Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Just doing a quick sound test before I get started. Hello, hello. Hello. All right, seems fine. Well, the problems yesterday have cleared up. They were actually the ISP was messing with the lines or something, and I ended up taking the brunt of that. So now we're actually good to go. So we're gonna keep pushing forward today. Hopefully actually get something done, not just a couple little pointless missions. Two injured, huh? Ouch. Okay. Well, we gotta wait until at least one of our two injured are up. Okay, let's switch you over to the screen since we're up. And we're just gonna wait 6 days for the one pilot to be up. The other one's still 60 days out. All our mechs are repaired. We should be ready to go. Oh. Hard contact will probably get us killed. So we're going to move on to another planet. Still not ready. We got about 60 days before we're really ready to hit the clans again. So we're just going to poke around in the meantime, see what we can get. Head down here. We haven't been here yet. At least we didn't end on a point where we were in the middle of anything last time. This time we actually finished up. Made it back to the front screen before it all died out. But they're not messing with anything today, so we should be up and good all day. Okay. Just jumping through the regular stuff that you always get, hoping for some good new ones to hit. Hoping for some good fights today. That's what we're really hoping for. Maybe some 3050 tech in our pocket. Some new mechs. Anything will work at this point. We've gotten pretty much skunked this entire run. Okay, I'm going to keep both the archers in backup. Let's do some quick inventory cleanup. Since we haven't, since coming back from the last mission was such a nightmare for the stream. That's actually where it ended. Got some assault gem jets. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I have them. Okay, the store's empty, so there's no reason to even try to go shopping. We're up to 4 mil again. Let's take this 2.5 recovery to start. We're just mostly in recovery mode anyway, so we're gonna keep just bumping through some missions really quick while we get to the next point of interest where we can pop back in and fight some more clan fights. We need our good pilot up, who's probably not going to be as good as everybody else by the time he's up. Because, well, everybody else is getting experience, and he's bleeding in sick bay. I guess quad PPC to the face from a Masakari is nothing to laugh about, though. And the missile launcher too. I think his mech took like 4 damage outside of the head. But yeah, it's just gonna be a float around, take some missions, look for some gear, see how long it takes, and see how many we can get done before the main pilot's back up, and then we're gonna poke our way back into clan space again. Seemed to work out pretty well last time. We'll look for another mega city planet. Doesn't really matter what the difficulty of planet or anything is. Either way, it's clan space, and they play by their own rules. But that's going to be a little bit before we get into that. I do enjoy the clan battles in this mod more than anything else because they are unbalanced. You don't know what you're going to run into. It's more lore friendly. If you were fighting on the front lines and in the clans, you basically, they hit you with, I mean, they had a limit to what they would send out, but they hit you with absolutely everything they had. All right, let's drop. First drop of the day. We got some friendlies with us. We're in a terrible position. Well, I guess it isn't so bad. We can come up and around. Take a look at the friendlies. We got a trebuchet. We got an LRM carrier. We got a Whitworth. That's a lot of LRMs. We got a Marauder. Wow, there's a lot of them. Von Luckner, and the Cicada. I knew somebody had to be useless in the stack. If you can work with the engine and armor of a Cicada, like in Rogue Tech and stuff, you can make a Cicada really good. But most of the time... Oh, and a Thunderbolt, too. Most of the time you aren't getting anything out of a Cicada. They're pretty useless. Okay, we're just pushing up. We got 1 spot to secure, so there should only be 1 enemy lands. I don't know why they sent this much backup. A Rhino, too? Wow. So much firepower for 1 enemy lance and a pickup. And they're 90% missiles, too. Like, the Rhino is 2 LRM-20s. We got a trebuchet. That's 2 15s. Unless it's a... Yeah, 2 15s and a narc beacon. Okay, let's see. What is the easiest way down in? Looks like right here. Don't really want to close down in, though. I want to spot the enemy first, but for some reason they aren't wanting to show up. So, Marauder, Grasshopper, and Archer on the front line. Okay. If that's what those guys want to do. Need to spot. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're going to keep the fire support as best we can up on the high ground. Everybody else is going to go down and start brawling. And there's the fight. Shadowhawk, eh. I mean, it is only 2.5 skull. Let's hold his shot. We'll get a little closer and hit him with everything. Wow, that was pretty terrible. We're just mostly throwing out some missiles right now, because the guys up here on the high ground should be able to do whatever they want. I think that was a 70-tonner. I hope so. We got a 70, we got a 50-ton vehicle, and a Shadowhawk at 55. Get eyes on that vehicle too. Condor? Yeah. Take the medium laser off the Shadowhawk, which almost doesn't help us. Cicada being useless like normal. Got a leg, a little bit of damage out. We'll kill that Shadowhawk fast enough. Ooh, I think there's a support lance. Good, there's two. I seen a tank over there that didn't fill the set. Ooh. AC-10 medium laser hunchback. I don't care what variant it is. Hunchbacks are just dangerous. Blackjack over there. That's Condor with an auto cannon. AC-5. I think there's a variant. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to check. But I think there's a variant with a Condor with 4 medium lasers and engine. And that, if that's the vehicle that I remember correctly, that is a very good vehicle. It is super fast. And if you play it highly aggressive, you can basically do whatever you want to the enemy. They can't stop you. 70-tonner still out there just firing large lasers. That wasn't the 70-tonner. Okay, we're going to stay up on the high ground with the fire support. I think their next target is the Hunchback. Everybody else can deal with the Condor. 2 archers are going to be first either way. The longbow will be pretty close to last, but okay, there goes the Condor. So now everything focus on the Hunchback, because he's the one spotting right now. There's the large laser from the 70-tonner. Let's get the Grasshopper down in this fight. We can't get him close enough to the Hunchback to do what I want, but we can get him close enough to the Hunchback to actually do some almost guaranteed damage, so we're going to take it. I aimed right torso because most of his weapons are on the right side. Once you pop the right side of him, all that's left is a medium laser and a small laser. So he basically becomes combat ineffective. Ooh, a guillotine. Basically, I think the guillotine, if I remember correctly, is basically a poor man's battle master. Instead of being 85 tons, it's 70. But basically has the same rough weapons of it. So there we go. Medium laser, small laser. That's all that's left on the Hunchback. Now, if I could kill them, they couldn't hit me anymore. Also, because I'd be out of actual view range. Okay, that's either a longbow or a LRM carrier. I don't know why this guy's staying in the fight. There he goes. Now I gotta get the guillotine because he's the last spotter they got. Oh, no, he isn't. That vehicle popped up too. We're gonna go ahead and engage the guillotine. I got the I kind of screwed up the grasshopper's position. I was hoping that nobody would be able to spot him. But they're kind of doing what they want. See if we get rid of this vehicle. We're going to pop the grasshopper out of that lower position. And we are going to keep engaging enemies because I'm here for the gear. Please kill the striker. Ugh. I gotta waste another... Aw, man, you split fire, so I gotta waste another round of combat on the striker. Okay, we're gonna get him out. He'll be fine. Grasshopper's next, yep. And he's gonna jump right on out of the combat. Thank you, Cicada. Saved me some time there. We're going to keep our brawlers down in the fight. Okay, the AC-2 was not a blackjack like I thought it was. It was a bulldog. I've actually watched those bulldogs as friendly units just go through and kill everything, so... We're just kind of poking at him right now. Wow, that much damage out? I didn't know we were that bad off on the armor on, well, everything. Our Grasshopper's got internal. Our Marauder's taken 400 damage. 400 armor. Whatever's throwing those missiles at us. We're going to keep the Marauder in the trees. And just kind of keep poking. Got to keep the damage going out or we'll never win this fight. So, Sure wish these friendlies would get in here. They're a bunch of missile carriers and stuff, and none of them are in range to shoot. Okay, we're going to work on this guillotine. We're either going to knock him down or we're going to kill him. Might have to turn the LRM-10s off on the longbow. I think his heat's getting up high enough to where we got to start thinking about it. Hopefully that cicada will engage the Wolverine. Okay, shifting up your fire a little bit. That's good. That means if one of us isn't getting shot by everything, then we got a way higher chance. Put the Warhammer down front and engage that guillotine. Still nothing. There's a longbow. Should at least knock it down. Yep, time to turn off the LRM-10s. Again, the one problem that you get with clan weapons is the heat buildup. They do more damage at longer range, but they also build up more heat. Well, the cicada's being useless again. And I need that vehicle off the table because it's literally going to be the one thing that kills us. Okay, let's try to get the attention of that Wolverine over here. Okay, we got the 70-tonner off the table. And sometimes we're right side, right? Yep. Okay. I want to turn left side. Sometimes if you do if you only kill, you don't have to kill all the targets. You only have to kill the active target most of the time. So we might not need to kill that LRM carrier. We might just have to put down the Wolverine. He's our next target. I think the Bulldog's already dealt with. Oh, that's the large laser Wolverine. That's actually a really good Wolverine. I don't really like the one that has the autocannon because it's really limited on the weapons that it can carry. The large laser one has like 6 energy hard points. We're well past where we would ever use it, but for early game, it's actually a really nice piece of equipment. Okay, we're going to get in and mix it up again. We can afford a couple of lost pieces of equipment. Is that a friendly AI actually being useful? Okay, and once we poke him again, he's down. Oh, now you're going to walk up and fire your missiles. Great. Okay, still our turn. Let's head forward. Can't sensor lock with him. He's one of our few that do not have the sensor lock ability. There's a... Okay, we got quite a few pilots now without it. Most of the pilots without sensor lock have been are because of dead pilots that I've had to replace in the time. So I've lost a lot of pilots to the clans. They get some nasty fights. Okay, so you... Okay, go ahead and jump over here. Let's see if we can sensor lock. Nope. Okay. We got him now. Good. That's all I needed was to see him. He's dead now. Yep. Friendly got him, though. Wasn't our kill. Okay, that went a little ugly, but we did pretty good. We cleared through. I'm unfortunately a little off my game today. Gonna be heading into the doctor in a few hours to deal with a broken foot. So, throwing me a little off today. The reason I'm taking all the mech parts and not really going through the list is, number one, I figured there'd be nothing in it. Number two, the mech parts are how you actually make the money in the base game. And it's no different here. So that should be 2 more mechs built, I believe. At the mech bay, let's put them in storage. Hunchbacks are also really good mechs for early game, because you will get, they have a lot of armor. They have a, most hunchbacks, the G doesn't have a really good mix of equipment on it, but it comes with some really good equipment. Most of the other ones, let's go ahead and check our barracks. Most of the other hunchbacks come with a very good mix of equipment. And you can basically, most of them can be turned into a hunchback G or anything you really want. And that's what makes most of the hunchbacks really good, is the fact that you can basically mix and match your hunchbacks and make whatever you want out of most of them. I want the recoil or the melee hit. I'll take the melee hit, I guess. Health or definitely max sprint. That wasn't even a question. Okay. I want the called the shot mastery, actually. Okay, let's drop on another one. There's a bunch of little hits. I would have liked to do that, but this means I basically have no mechs that can drop on it. I'll show you really quick. So you gotta be 65 tons. Everything I got 70 or bigger. So yeah, that one's pretty much out. Ooh, this escaping spy will guarantee me a heavy. Oh, tag teams. It's a low skull mission, but this is one of my favorite missions. There's just a lot going on in these missions. There's you drop usually a friendly lance or two will drop. Well, you'll drop. There'll be maybe a support lance, and then there will be another maybe a support lance, and then there'll be another friendly lance drop, and you have to protect them. Oh, that'd be so nice. The clan ER PPCs hit so hard. So hard. I do have parts of a Mad Cat. I got parts of a Vulture too, I think. I'll have to check my parts list. I know I got like 3 or 4 clan mech parts. I think I'm up to 2 parts of something. But I haven't been back yet because one of our best pilots are still out, and I'm using backups for right now. That 120 days it is rough. I'd almost rather he die because then I know I'm not waiting for him. Oh, it'd be so nice to have a mag cat. Or one of those dashis would be nice too. Those things are just stand on a hill and kill everything in the area. I've I haven't really when I take the clan missions now, I pay more attention to the name of the mission than anything else because the only thing that is mildly balanced is the what the mission is still tells you what it's going to be. Uh, Other than that, you're going to get whatever. So the last two I won were 2.5 stall, but still no parts. I think I had a 1.7, and that was the best I've seen. Yeah, I killed a Dashi when I was still using the dragon. The dragon walked the entire map, got behind the enemy force, and I learned that rear armor on a Dashi is paper thin. The dragon just ripped him apart in one round of shooting. It wasn't even a well-equipped dragon. It was like AC5 and 2 medium lasers and a flamer on my dragon. He pretty much one-shot the Dashi. So they're not hard to deal with. It's just I've been trying to brawl with them, and if you brawl with them, they will kill you. There is no question about that. If you brawl with the clans, they will kill you. If you can, urban environments are the way to go because you can pop a fire support lance, run a lot of sensor locks, and just sensor lock and knock them down one at a time. That is what I've found to be the most successful. The last 2 runs that I did, that's what I did. Until the end, I always, when there's like 1 or 2 mechs left, I always climb out and start brawling. It's just a habit I have. I usually catch them in an area that requires a lot of movement to get to me, and then I just sensor lock and pick them off. We're actually, I think we're 40 days out. I think the next location I want to hit is about 40 to 50 days of travel out. So I think we might be hitting a clan mission after this one. Okay. Yep. Let's, I think we're, oh no, we're defending a, friendly lance. This is, for some reason, one of my favorite missions. That's the tag team mission. Oh, there's that graphical error. Let's go look at what we're defending. Phoenix Hawk, Wolverine, Hunchback, and a Shadowhawk. Okay, we can do that. We're pretty far away from the target, and we got no support lance, which I actually kind of prefer. This is only a 2 stall mission, so no big deal here. But yeah, I either used my sensor locks to pick them off, or I have one high evasion target, usually the grasshopper, jump around and try to keep their attention while I try to work my way in and get a punch off. Because that's another way to kill the clans relatively quickly. If you can throw out a lot of melee damage really fast, then you can take out a clan mech pretty quickly. And there's nothing he can do about it because he will be apt to try to punch you back. And I don't know if they have the negatives in this mod or not that other mods do, but They seem to be really bad at punching. Okay, all we gotta do is keep one of these guys alive, so we gotta close distance. Keep sprinting. We're on the wrong side of the map. But yeah, I think we're heading back to clan territory after this one. I think we're ready. Everybody's equipped up. I got my first mission jitters out of the way. What do we got? Javelin. But we will see. We'll see how our first clan mission today goes. Alright, Phoenix Hawk decided to jump in. Phoenix Hawk is probably going to die. PPC might be a Griffin, might be a Panther. Another PPC. Ooh, good Wolverine out there too. Oop. I think I just screwed up my camera. Yep, sure did. Yeah, their low heat hit really hard. And even the Clan Ultra 2s are absolutely dangerous. And with my luck of getting any of the 3050 gear inner sphere side, I've pretty much decided that clan gear is going to be my best bet when it comes to any pulse lasers or anything else. Okay, we're going to sprint up. We're going to be in combat this next turn. Problem is, I'm pretty sure the Phoenix Hawk is dead. Wolverine might be dead too. Okay, he moved close enough to be a target. Let's throw some ammo at him. We gotta get in this fight somehow. So one problem with this, if you don't have a support lance, then sometimes you just can't get in the fight. Because if you have a support lance, then there'll probably be an extra enemy lance that spawns right next to you. Okay, that even at 30%, that might be the end of a javelin. Yeah. Oh, we didn't get him. He's got 3 hit points left. Yeah, he punched out. Here, there should be one more lance that drops, probably up on top of us. And then we should be able to dispatch them pretty quick. Fighter. Why? It's all light mech. The Phoenix Hawk's actually holding pretty good considering the fact. Oh, there's the enemy support lance. Oh, guy. I think there's 2 lances up here. Yeah. 30, unknown, and fighter. Yeah, it looks like just little light guys. I mean, I figured it's only a 2-stall mission, but this mission's got a lot of action in it. I enjoy it. So. Wolverine, there we go. There's a medium. Oh, why did I take that shot? The Wolverine was guaranteed to be a better shot. Still a little off my game. Not looking forward to my trip to the doctor. The Wolverine wasn't much better of a shot. Need him to jump on top of something. That's got to be a Panther. I think it had an SRM4 too. That one's a Panther too. No real big deal. Once we get in the fight, they'll go down fast. Oh, that is a building. And there's two on top of it. I'm going to kill it. If I can. I keep forgetting to run. So far away. Okay, we're going to see if we're in range of that building. Nope. We are in range of the Wolverine, though. And we can hit him. So we'll take the shot. Bad the friendlies aren't going to follow up on that. At least he turned the good weapon side to the enemy. Yeah, it's really too bad that the friendlies won't follow up on that big stability hit on the Wolverine there. There's our reinforcements. Coming in on my fire support. Okay, thought that was a Panther. That is apparently an urban mech. Phoenix Hawk down. Well, we knew he was going to die, though. Let's start the jumping around closing with the Grasshopper. This is his favorite fight in the city and able to move where he wants. Almost got him down. Gotta watch that lance coming up behind us, though. At least hit the right building if you're gonna miss. Maybe there'll be something interesting in that second group. Last time I did a 2.5 skull, a 2 skull one of these, there was a stalker on it, so. Okay, good. They sensor locked him, so I can still knock him down. Okay, keep pushing to the front. One more tap on that building, it's going. Actually, quite a bit going on. Way more than I was expecting. Okay, we can't get the Wolverine. Let's throw some ammo at a Panther. We weren't in range of the Wolverine, unfortunately. I could have got a knockdown on him. Then the enemy would have followed up and killed him. Or the AI. I think a Stalker up here. Stalker's gonna run security for the fire support. Since the enemy's dropping behind us. And the Stalker's got pretty much all the armor on our team, so I figure the Stalker will be good for security. That Wolverine's still spotting. This will be probably our last turn of sprint. That's a way better move, so we're going to take the sprint. And then we'll be in this fight. Punchback G. Too bad it isn't actually going to do anything because the AI is terrible. Friendly AI is terrible. Enemy AI is actually pretty good. Okay, this will be the Wolverine down. Not dead, but on the ground. That'll mean the friendly AI should focus fire on. Why? Got a Wolverine right over there that's literally on its back. Okay, looks like we're gonna meet that new force over here. We'll split off a small group to go deal with them. Oh, there goes most of the weapons off that urban mech. That's what hunchbacks do. When they do land that shot, there's not enough left of the target. They are salvage killers. Okay, we've got Stalker's got a job this rotation. Urban Mech was unfortunately the best shot available, so I took it. Just a light mech, but it's in our back armor. Stinger and a Panther coming in behind. Let's give a name. Make sure we hit. That should be it. Yep. We'll kill the Panther the same way. I don't really care about the loot on this one. Just any mech chassis will be more money in our pocket. Okay, they're working on the Hunchback now, but the rest of our friendlies are big and meaty enough to take whatever. Another one, huh? Okay, let's normally I'd put him off that building, but I don't think it's worth it for an urban mech. Plus it would take 2 buildings to land the kill. Now I should put him off that building. Oh, don't have to. Pilot in cap. He's dead. Grasshopper showed up and just killed an urban mech. Went on about his way. Ooh, we got a Lancelot. Okay, so there is a little bit of interesting stuff out here. We're gonna keep working that Wolverine. That's that same one we were shooting earlier. I think the Marauder and the Warhammer will deal nicely with the Lancelot. And if that Panther keeps coming down that ramp, the Stalker's gonna kill him. I think he kept coming down that ramp. Okay. Problem I'm having with the Grasshopper is they aren't really tanky. They seem really tanky, but they aren't. What do we got here? Shadowhawk? Okay. We'll put some fire into him. The PPC Shadowhawk. Yeah. That's another good thing about Hunchbacks. They punch really hard. They punch well outside their weight class. Shadowhawks do too. Oh, there's a pilot injury. It's already going exactly how it should be. Okay, we're going to take a shot. We're going to work that Shadowhawk. Side of the PPC, that Shadowhawk's just a glorified Panther. Just a PPC and a light missile launcher. Okay, Longbow's got to get out of this combat zone because it is very expensive. I want that Wolverine. Yeah, we're going to keep throwing missiles at the Wolverine. Okay, I think the Phoenix Hawk's already taken its turn. Yeah, it's a Lancelot. I know. That kind of changed everything really quick. I think the Phoenix Hawk's already taken its turn, so I think, well, I think everybody has. I think I'll kill that Panther if possible. In the woods and defend it. I didn't think we were getting anything out of that once I looked at it. They've actually kind of got us cornered. For being such a light lance, they're kind of doing really good. I mean, there's 3 lances, but still. They've kind of got us cornered, back down, and not a lot of options. We got his ammo bin. Panther's going to have to pull out of this direct fight. But that's fine. The archer's doing most of the work, so. This should be the Wolverine on the ground. Yep, there we go. With a panic, I think the Grasshopper is going to come down and help out against this spider. Can't take another full barrage from that Lancelot. So we're going to head down this way, and we'll probably kill this spider. Yeah. Okay, good. We need him to either panic out or be dead. Ooh, Griffin too. Okay, Marauder's going all in on the Shadowhawk. I'm going to save the aim shot for the Stalker, who's in a solo fight against 2 targets right now. We're going to stay on the Shadowhawk. We're going to kill him one at a time. Longbow just needs to keep moving. Let's finish off this Wolverine, maybe. Nah, probably not. If he doesn't eject, we're not going to kill him. We might. Oh, we did. I didn't expect every missile to hit center torso. Usually that doesn't happen with missiles. Ah, that's fine. Just a medium laser and a flamer. That torso is going to be what hurts us, though. Okay, we're going to turn off one of the SRM6s. Let's go ahead and take that aim shot. And let's take the right torso. I mean, we could probably kill him with center, but right torso is his PPC. That's his primary weapon. We need to start focusing on the Lancelot. Okay, Grasshopper's out. I'm not going to pop him. We're going to move the archers up to take some of the brunt of the damage. They're actually very good at that. Well, at 49% either way, we're going to fire on the Lancelot. If we can get the right torso of the Lancelot, we take off most of his firepower. And archers are, I mean, 1200 armor is a lot. So, that Shadowhawk, once we get the Shadowhawk out of the way, we're going to probably. Okay, let's put the Grasshopper back here for a moment. Give him a little bit of cool time and some stop losing my gear time. Once we get the Shadowhawk, the Marauder is going to be rear armor on the Lancelot, and that'll be the kill. We do have the Griffin, but I think we can handle that just fine. Let's go ahead and take... most of the time, the big weapon's on the left torso on the Shadowhawk. So, yep. Exactly the same. It's usually missile in the head, missiles in the torsos, big weapon on the left side. Kind of odd because most mechs actually have their weapons on the right. Shadowhawk's primary target is left. We're going to put the Warhammer on the Griffin. Get that Panther off the table, but what I really want is that Lancelot down. Turn off one of the LRM-10s. Next turn we'll turn off the other one. We almost got the left side of him. He should be engaging the archer. That's good. Plenty of armor on an archer. And here is the Stalker. We're going to shift like this and just put a bunch of damage into the Panther again. Of course you're going to shoot him in the head. Those large lasers just aren't cutting it right now. I might... the large laser Stalker is the way to go, though. Does a lot of damage over a short time. And it's really pinpoint. Okay, we're not going to pull out. We're just going to back off a little. See if we can get a better hit percentage. The medium lasers on the archers are really just for show. So. Okay, let's put this Panther down. There we go. Okay, he'll fall down. He's not really a threat anymore. AI will probably kill him. Or take the rest of his weapons. Whichever. Now we gotta worry about the Lancelot, which has switched with the... Oh, no, it hasn't. Okay, it just stepped back a little. Yeah, we'll go punch the right side of a Griffin. Why not? We don't hit too hard, but... I mean... His PPC ain't hitting us, so... No real worries there. The longbow will continue pushing. I don't need to push with it anymore. It's actually going to shift over here to cover. And it's putting all its damage on the Lancelot. We're going to shut off all the LRM-10s at this point. Got one of the large lasers. It's not off, but it's not really a threat anymore. Okay, we should be able to multi-target. We should have LRMs there. medium lasers there. I would like to aim, but I need to put fire out on the Lancelot. And he's dead. Okay. So just a few targets left. Ow. And Griffin decided that he wanted to die. Marauder is not going to frontline against both of these mechs. Let's drop both two of the medium lasers. Okay, that's fine. I guess the archer's going to kill the... Okay, we're going to try to get that Griffin off that building. We are running a little hot right now, but of course you're going to miss one of the shots. Didn't matter. We didn't have enough damage to take him off that building anyway. Fine. Everything's going mostly according to plan. Okay, no more weapons on the Shadowhawk, which is a threat because I believe it punches harder than both of those weapons put together. So, because I think Shadowhawk's melee for 85. Luckily, it decided not to go after the target that I would have gone after. Okay, let's get the Grasshopper in a position where he can do something, but let's just hold him this turn. Yeah, I wasn't gonna waste all that heat on something that was just gonna fall down. We still got that backup lance over here. The entire lance is over here. Well, the Warhammer will have high ground on him too, so. I think they just basically ended themselves curling up in this little corner. I'm going to put the Marauder on finishing the Lancelot off. It should be able to do it pretty easily. I hope. Well, everything hit. We had critted one of his large lasers, but he doesn't really care. Overheat. Took one of his large lasers from him. That is the one reason that in this mod I watch my heat extremely closely. Overheat gets super dangerous. He's gonna hold in though. Okay, he's only unsettled. We've done all that damage to him. He's only unsettled. Okay, Stalker's just gonna take a little poke forward. Shouldn't take much to either kill or disable a Panther. And the Warhammer's coming up behind him anyway. Okay. Space here. Let's go ahead and engage the Lancelot again. Okay. There we go. And now we just got the 3 mediums down in the lower section. Well, a light and 2 mediums. Okay. And I think everything except the Phoenix Hawk has taken damage, so. Where'd that Griffin just go? Oh, over there? Okay. Go ahead and deal with the Panther. Didn't like him anyway. We'll put all the weapons on him. 54, yeah, we're going to fire on the Phoenix Hawk. Which will be good because it should take the evasion down so that the stalker can turn around and finish the job. Archer on him too. Marauder's going to rotate around and go for the basically the same positioning as the Warhammer has. Unfortunately, the stalker can't fire all its weapons right now. Early run, when the stalker starts going, if you can get close enough to fire everything, you can get 2 shots out of it, and it will basically end things. But once it gets a little ways into the fight, my stalker unfortunately becomes a little bit useless because once it starts building up heat, it's hard to dissipate it. I need some double heat sinks. That's most of what I need is a bunch of double heat sinks for it. Okay, the grasshopper does have a job again. These are mediums, which means they're kind of fast and kind of hard to hit. So the grasshopper's gonna try to get in and punch them. I was finally able to heat neutral the Warhammer, pulling off the PPCs. And I will never get the longbow heat neutral. Okay, we took off most of the jumping capability of the Phoenix Hawk. I'm going to go ahead and set up the multi-target. We're going to put the missiles on the Griffin, lasers on the Phoenix Hawk. We start putting out some extra damage on the Griffin. We'll never kill him otherwise. And the Stalker should put the Phoenix Hawk down. Marauder's coming in. The Marauder and the Warhammer are just going to bully the poor Griffin. I think I can turn that large laser back on. I can turn all the weapons back on. Okay. Phoenix Hawk's dead. Yeah. That's what the Stalker does. It doesn't matter what I'm fighting either. That's exactly what the Stalker does. And for some reason, I've had the Stalker with the ability to basically pick a target and center core it every time I aim shot. So it's actually done a lot of work for me just based off crazy things that I've had it able to do that shouldn't happen in game. But it's been working out, so we'll keep using them like that. I don't want to be any closer to that thing. We can get a targeting solution from here. Go ahead and fire. We're just bullying a poor Griffin into dust. Turn the LRM-10s back on. So many missiles. We just critted his PPC, so he's not really going to be much of a threat anymore. Only target left, so all the weapons on him. Critted his LRM-10. Not that it matters, he doesn't get another turn anyway. Oh, and his cover went down too. There go all his weapons. And he's out. Okay. Let's collect our loot. And let's go pick on some clans. Picking on some clans should be a fun day. Need to replace the grasshopper. We'll take a Lancelot. Why not? That'll be some good money. Stinger isn't good money, but it is a finished mech, which means money. Take apart a Griffin. Okay. Make sure that there's... There we go. Just go through, sell the stuff that I absolutely do not want. Those small jump jets don't really help us anymore because we are nothing under 70 tons. And it took us so long to get here. So long to get here. But hey, seems my internet's doing better, so it's all good. That's what really matters. Took a little bit of damage. Nothing too much. The problem is, once we get out into clan space, every little bit of damage is just more gear that I can't easily replace. Because we don't get the IS equipment anymore. I'm almost out of flamers. Ooh, need a few more. Need a few more medium pulses and stuff, and we will be okay. Okay, these two are just going into storage. Let's sell up really quick. I want those two archer chassis. Everything else we don't need. Okay, let's see. How many days we out? We out for 45 more, so we gotta take a 45-day trip into clan space. How long is that one? 27. 35. We're also looking for Mega City. There we go, 55 Mega City, Arctic. I think we'll take that one. Let's go ahead and float out there. It's going to be a little while, though. This is a longer trip than I wanted to make, and we are going deep into clan territory. So there's probably no way any of the stores will be on board with us at all. But I don't think I've actually poked Clan Ghost Bear yet. I'm gonna let her keep working at it. We'll end up with a decent medium laser, +1 accuracy. She'll get an injury, but we're down 55 days anyway, so don't really matter. And the reason that we're heading out here is this planet literally has everything that I need to fight well against the clans. We got the mega city, which gives us a high chance of urban environments. We've got Arctic, which means our cooling will be down low enough to where if we have to brawl with them, we'll be okay with that. And numerous other factors like that fall into place for us at this planet. So we'll see how this goes. But we're gonna go punch the clans in the throat again. I generally go in for like 4 or 5 missions, and then I pull back out because in 4 or 5 missions against the clans, you lose a lot of equipment. And you pull back out in order to replace what you've lost, and then you got to jump back in to, well, it's just not fun if you're not in fighting what you came here to fight. I don't want to spend 2.5 mil on the black market, so we're just going to keep going. I don't really have the money. I think the only people that do like us are the Combine. We're going to reach the next location just before another financial period passes. Oh, it's getting costly to keep us going. Let's see. Let's look at our mech warriors really quick since we're here. He's the one we're waiting on. Okay, nobody's ready. Kind of disappointing. Would have liked to have seen another. Okay, let's see what's available now. We've got a Banshee 3S. Oh no, that's what was replaced. It's replaced with the 5S, which runs double heat sinks. That's actually really nice. The Fireball's available now with Endo Steel. Just light mech, we'd never be interested in it. But that's about it. The new mechs have started to slow down a little bit because we're in 3053 now. I think we're coming up on the Battle of Lutheran? I don't remember which battle it is. It's the big Draconis battle that starts the downfall of the clans before they pick a fight with Comstar and get their butts handed to them and sent packing. Yeah. You know you're having a bad day when Space AT&T kicks the crap out of you and sends you back out of the galaxy. I'll go ahead and authorize them to deal with it. Okay, it went bad. That's all good. Problems with the crew. Okay, we're here now. Let's see if there is anything in the store. There probably isn't. Yeah, I figured. We're out in the middle of nowhere and clan Ghost Bear territory, so I figured we wouldn't be getting anything. Okay, let's see. Doesn't really matter what you pick. So what I'm looking for is missions that we think we can handle. Destroy bases are no. We got a battle in the urban, and we got a recovery. When you get the low points but high money, that means you're definitely going to be fighting clans. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this one. We're going to bring our fire support again. I think I'm going to switch out the Grasshopper for our Cataphract, or maybe the other Warhammer. Nah, I'm going to do it for the Cataphract, for the autocannon. He's going to drop in. You are a good shooter. That's about it. You're going to take that spot. And everybody else gets a fire support mech. So we got 3 pinpoint shooters up in the head with all our guns. We got the fire support set up. Now our plan is we're gonna hide and conquer. We're gonna be giant chickens about this. We're gonna do a lot of hiding, a lot of shooting. We're looking for whatever gear we can bring off the field. Definitely want the mech parts. This is about to get super ugly. Okay, let's see what we got. Just waiting for the drop. It's a retrieval, so hopefully there's only one slot. If there's only one slot, then we should be able to, we should be able to, deal with just 1 star. 2 stars get a little tricky because as the ammo starts to run out, that's when we start to have problems. Last time I fought 2 stars, we had allied assist. There are 2 locations. There are 2 stars in this fight. This isn't going to be good. We're on low ground, but there are buildings between us and them, so we might be okay. Okay, I think we're going to set up over there for now. We're going to keep everybody together. This is bad. I did not need 2 stars to start the fight off. And we got to fight them open ground too. Great. Well, at least it's just a 50 tonner to start. I believe the Black Hawk. Yeah, that's the ER medium laser one. I believe the Black Hawk's a 50 tonner, but I mean, I believe it'll only shoot us once, but unfortunately that once is enough to make us wish that we never seen it. Okay, good. Good. So far, so good. Okay, we got the cataphract on the front. We're going to start a duck behind the building so that we don't have to fight this entire star at once. Okay, our archers are up. We can completely duck and cover the archers. We're going to make sure that if they're shooting, they have to come find us. And we want to focus everything we can on targets as they show up and become available. Hopefully this is a medium. Oh, did he just kill himself? Nope, that's the coolant one. This building set is where I have planned to fight from. I got the cooling shot. Yeah, now he's got increased cooling too. He takes the heat for now, but from here on out, he's got increased cooling. So all we did was help him. I need to find a good spot to hide the longbow. He did give me side armor, so I can literally, all his weapons are in the arms. So I can literally rip off 50% of his firepower relatively easy right now. The longbow, unfortunately, is going to have to start backing up because it looks like that's what he's after. Okay, there goes 50% of his firepower. Those things are horrifying. They've got 12 ER medium lasers on them. And here comes the second lance. That was a 60-tonner. They got us sighted, so of course they can fire missiles at us whenever they want. That was just an LRM-10. I have no idea what that mech is. Let's see, we got a 60, a 75, and a 25. Ooh, there's a light mech. That's the first light clan mech that I have seen. We should be able to pretty easily finish this guy off now. We got his leg too. And he punched out. That's 2 parts on the table. Koshi. Of course. Well, gonna be honest. What I'm gonna do back is I'm gonna use these guys that have to have direct line of sight so that we can stay undercover. Oh no, I shouldn't have done it with him. And I'm gonna look and make sure that they have sensor lock. And we're going to sensor lock him. Okay, this is fire support lance. So we need to hold again. Okay, I know the stalker's got sensor lock. We're going to remove his evasion pips so that we can kill him with missiles. He's not going to have too much armor. We've got a 60-tonner working around behind us. We'll have to set up for him too. Okay, so our plan is to rotate this way and just prep for that 60-tonner to show himself. As long as the 75-tonner doesn't line up with us, all I got left is now. Okay, all that's left is the missiles, so we're just going to have to shoot as is. That is a nasty little 25-tonner. That's probably going to be a lot of missiles, yeah. Stop shooting that building. I need it for cover. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start falling back behind this line. Okay, there's the Koshi down. There's still a lot of them left. We're going to start falling back behind this line, but we're going to do it in a... we're going to try to get that 75-tonner to commit to one side before we fully decide to... Oh, it's a vulture. What kind is it? Oh, it's the SRM-6 vulture. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to sensor lock him, drop some of his evasion because our missile mechs will be going before him. Get him in target lock and lob some rockets at him. He doesn't really have that much armor. He could have so much more. But I think if we can get those vulture parts, we might be able to put a vulture on the table. And 60 tons of clan mech will replace 70 tons of intersphere mech any day of the week. Okay, we're gonna prep for engagement. If he's gonna show his head, we're gonna rip it off. I mean, he's already really beat up, so. He decided to duck and cover. We're trying to move our fire support lance back here behind this to second line. He hit a little better than I was hoping he would. We'll get him next turn now. Because we'll pop in there, that way the Warhammer will still have plenty of cover. Okay, we got a reserve. Warhammer goes at turn 2. That isn't good. You don't have sensor lock. You do. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop up and you're going to sensor lock that vulture again. Warhammer doesn't go again until next turn, until the next initiative phase, so we gotta do what we can against the vulture before we get him involved again. Because unfortunately, the vulture goes at the same time as the Warhammer. And again, 60 tons of clan mech can easily kill 70 tons of inner sphere. Okay, we took off 50% of his firepower, so we should just be popping out around this corner and finishing him off. We're gonna reserve up. He turned his back to us too. I want the Warhammer. The Warhammer is going to be the only one that does this because this is dumb. Why can't I shoot him? Unless that fountain's... Okay. I think he worked around us and I lost track of him. He is working around us. Okay. Let's go set it up. The Warhammer is going to finish off the Vulture. Everybody else is going after the Mad Cat B. Oh my gosh. Why does it have to be another Gauss rifle? Why does it have to be another Gauss rifle? Well, I hope I have enough firepower to deal with him. Because unfortunately, we're going to have to square up against him. Looks like I want the right arm to get that Gauss rifle off the table. But I don't really want to pop him in the right arm because I would like to bring that weapon home. Okay, the two archers are up. They're going to do their thing. We're going to keep putting fire out on the Vulture because for some reason the Warhammer can't see him. Punch out. Yeah. Why would you? Okay. This is so far going exactly like I wanted it to. Except for the fact that there's a Mad Cat B standing right over here squaring up against me. We got the Gauss rifle crit. I don't think it'll matter though. He's panicked. I would really like for him to panic out. Let's go ahead and kill the Vulture. Please. I mean, that is your job. Yeah, we got him. He's done. So now they can't see the Warhammer. Okay, good. The Gauss rifle shot missed. That pulse laser did not, though. I'm going to pop that building. There goes probably most of his right side. It's fine. That's fine. That's a lot of missiles. I wonder where they're setting up from. What's up? poke his nose out and see if we can get some sensor blips. We do. We have them right up here. 35 and 60. Probably another vulture. The only thing we've destroyed so far is the gauze, so I mean, so far so good. We're probably going to get another weapon when this torso blows off. This is a fight that I can win in brawling, so I'm going to go brawl. Boom. Mad Cat down. Okay, that's 3 targets out of a possible 10. Everything that's got heat is going to take a cooldown turn. We're not going to worry about dissipating heat or anything. We're going to drop the Warhammer back with the rest of the group. We don't want him out on his own. Okay. And we got targets again. Okay, there's a 50-tonner. I hope that isn't what I think it is. Okay, I think the rest of the enemy targets are going to be on this side. I don't know for sure, though. But we're going to hold everyone. We're going to regroup back behind these buildings and wait for them to come to us. $50 tons, 60 tons. That's probably another vulture. We're going to regroup, get our sensor locks ready, and go re-engage again. I expected that fight with the Mad Cat to go a whole lot worse. Okay, we're going to reserve up. We're going to let them make the first move, or make it to where they have to make a move at the same time as we do. See if we can get a sensor lock. We can. There's the 60-tonner. Yep, Vulture Prime. That's, I believe, twin LRM-20s, isn't it? Yeah, twin LRM-20s and pulse lasers. Okay, let's sensor lock him again. Pull that evasion pips that he just got off. He doesn't have a lot of armor, so we should be able to just tear him apart with missiles. I don't know what that weird movement thing was. I'm not going to question it. Didn't happen. Okay, fire support's time. Tear apart another vulture, guys. Okay, let's get the archers. We want them to be the first targets the enemy sees, mostly because they don't have as expensive equipment, and the longbow has almost no armor. So, okay, we're going to reserve up. We want the enemy to move first. There it is, the 50-tonner coming in. If that's what I think it is, we might be in trouble when he faces off against us. Okay, we're going to have the Cataphract ID the Vulture again for missile. Fine. Warhammer doesn't, neither does, okay. Let's go ahead and fire these missiles. The Stalker will have to ID the 50-tonner so that everyone else can engage. Wow, we didn't hit him at all. Okay, let's see what this 50-tonner is. Let's see if we have a reason to be scared. Blackhawk. Okay. No reason to be scared. Okay, there's a reason to be scared. It's the 20 RPPC Blackhawk. That isn't good. We're going to poke at him. He's going to be the one that we want to brawl with. The Vulture, we want to missile down. Got a couple of hits. He's actually got almost the same amount of armor as the Vulture at 10 tons lighter, but it's because of all the weapon systems on the Vulture. The Vulture just carries so many guns. Okay, our primary target is the Vulture for fire support. We got another target coming in too. We dropped his building, so he's lost a bunch of his cover. Well, until we can get a sensor lock, we're not really going to be doing too much good. Cataphract, go ahead and sensor lock the Vulture. What else do we got out there? Don't know. Wasn't in range to sensor lock. 35 tons. Okay. Let's start closing on the medium target. It is Puma LBX-5 and a bunch of large lasers. Let's go ahead and fire. We're going to save the aim shot for the Stalker, because pinpointed 4 large lasers is kind of scary. We'll deal with this Vulture really quick now that that building he was hiding behind is gone. He was trying to use the same tactics that I was, but he didn't have anyone to sensor lock. Problem is, what we got to watch is if we push out too far, we're going to have to fight him in the brawl. And the most I brawl with is 2 clan mechs. And here comes another one. What's he? Another 60-tonner. Well, we're going into this brawl. And I was supposed to aim shot there, but it worked out. It worked out. I was supposed to aim center torso on him, but apparently I decided not to. If I take one of his torsos, then I do take one of his PPCs. Let's go ahead and lob some missiles at him, since we go before him and he has no evasion. We might be able to panic him out or kill him, or take off one of those PPCs, because that's basically the biggest threat that he has, those PPCs. What do we got up there? Ow, that's a PPC. That was him going up top, wasn't it? Yep. Okay. Clan mechs don't get buildings. That should balance out his evasion. Yep. Of course you're going to shoot me in the head. Pulse laser to the face. Let's take an aim shot, and let's just put this one down. We did not. I might have to punch the Cataphract out. I don't want to lose that pilot. Let's put a bunch of missiles on him. This might get him. No. Gotta have his weaponry. He punched out. Good. Ow! It's a Vulture. It's the Twin Gauze Vulture. Stalker's going to take point against the Vulture. Let's try to take one of those gauzes off. Got one. So now he's not quite as combat effective as he was. Let's dig in and try to finish this guy off. It's just a light mech. We should be able to tear him apart. Especially since we go before him. Yeah, between a 32 and a 34, I'm going to put missiles on the light mech because he is the biggest threat. Yeah, I did just say that the light mech is the biggest threat. Okay. As long as we don't get hit in the head, we're fine because he's only got 11 internals in the head left. Okay. We got to put this light mech down. But it's not a good shot, so we're going to take shots on the... Marauder doesn't punch that well. Yeah, I got to take the shots that I know I can hit. The missiles, I can fire at what I want. I'm going to put the missiles here. I don't want to take another Gauss rifle, but I gotta fire on the vulture. Have to. Because if I can get that torso off, then wrong torso, dude. If I could have got the other torso off, he would have been unarmed. Now he's gonna hit me with another Gauss rifle. He is such a good shot. He's so close. Okay, he ran. Not great, but better than getting pelted with all his weapons again. Okay, Vulture punched out. Let's actually pull the Cataphract out. Everybody else is going to head in. Wow, he pulled way out. I don't even know where he went. Cataphract's going to go try to take the point. Let's go ahead and sprint up. We need a target. Okay, he's the other side of that building. Yeah. Okay, good. You punched me. That actually kind of makes me happy. Because it means you died. Okay, he punched out. Wow, that's a lot of light mech. We got that entire light mech. Okay, we're pushing up as hard as we can. I don't think there's any more enemy targets. Which of course means we're walking into a Dashi that's been hiding in a corner somewhere. But... well, that went better than I expected. Way better than I expected. Now we just got to take the target zones and we're out. There's a better way up. Let's go. I am trying to make sure that there aren't any more targets too while I do this. Because the last thing I need is get jumped by clam mechs. Yep, we know. We walked over there and took it. This should be it. Okay. Woo! One successful fight down. Almost lost a pilot. That large pulse laser to the face was kind of scary there. But we recovered. We're up. Give me some gear that I can work with. I'm not out for... Aw, you suck! No, I'm just going to flat out refuse. None of the parts that we have. Let's look at what we want. That Gauss rifle would be nice. It would fit really nice on the cataphract. Medium pulse. Another LRM-20. That big ERPPC. I think that'll give us 2 of those. AMS, lots of heat sinks. I think I will take a Vulture Prime part, and we'll see from there. We got 2 Vulture Prime parts. We got the Archimedes LRM-10. We got a medium pulse laser and a couple LRM bays. Also got the Vulture C part. We'll check really quick and see what we got in the storage. Would have liked that, well, would have liked a Madcap Prime because I think I have 2 parts of that sitting in storage, but I don't remember for sure because we were too busy taking weapons to fill out our LRM-20 stacks. I might look into that Archimedes and see if it'll fit on the longbow. Well, let's put our mechs back together. Poor cataphract got shot in the face. Okay, let's check our storage really quick. We only got 1 part of Prime. We got a part of... No, that's Marauder. Pair of archers sitting in back. We got a Thor part. That's right. It was a Thor that we got, not the Madcap part. Got 2 parts of Ultra Prime and 1 part of Ultra C, though. We almost got a Man of War. I mean, I could do with an 80-ton clan mech. Okay, we're going to be down a little while because I don't think we got to wait for our injured pilot. It's only 13 days, though. And he is a pinpoint shooter. So we might wait for him. Yeah, let's give the 11 days to wait for him to be back up and running. We'll supervise. Sometimes you get a bad roll. Most of the time you get a good roll on this one. Sometimes you get a nothing. It's what happens when people get bored in a cafeteria. Let's see, we got a destroyed base in the Highlands. No. Got a destroyed base in the urban. That is a viable. We got a battle here. I think we'll take this one. Let's go ahead and take this battle in the urban. Drop our pilots. Only the best get to come with us because everybody else will probably die. I mean, we almost lost a pilot last rotation, so. But we'll see what happens here. Dropping again. I don't want to see a Man of War on a mission, but if we get 1 more part, we do get to put one together. And I would rather not see. I do kind of want another Vulture Prime to show up because a 60-ton clan mech again will easily replace a 70-ton inner sphere mech. The problem is I've got it set to when you get the mechs, they're stripped. So I lose all that juicy clan mech that would be on clan tech that would be on it. Which is kind of disappointing. But it'll be okay. We'll find enough. I mean, we did just get another pulse laser and a really interesting LRM kit. And out of all that stuff in the loot table, I'm sorry, give me just a second. Out of all that interesting stuff that was in the loot table, they gave us a two-pack of LRMs. Okay, this one's just a battle, so I hope there's no reinforcements. Let's see, if we're going this way, let's find a spot to set up. Looks like we might be able to set up on this corner. So yeah, let's just go. We did a little more brawling last time than I probably should have. But sue me, I enjoy the brawl. The brawl is what I'm here for. Okay, I think there's more than one one star out there. We're to keep together and just keep moving forward. We're pushing up to this corner to start. We're going to see if we can start the fight from there. This looks like a really good choke point right here if we can get them into that section. I'm just worried we're going to stumble into reinforcements. Because if we do, they've got us at a really good choke point too because of this ramp that we got to take in order to get down into here. Should have brought the grasshopper. We got this little corner we can use to hide in too. Okay, we're almost, yeah, reinforcements. There's 2 stars. Here we go. 40 tons, that's not too bad. And they got a sandwich. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. 50, 45, 40. That's exactly what I was afraid of. We got an exit point, though. Let's take it. Take the exit point now so that we don't have to worry about it later. That dude's about to turn the corner. We don't really care right now. We're going to turn and we're going to fight him up here. The plan is to get them somewhere in this area. And engage in a way that gets us advantageous. Maybe we'll head up this way. I don't want to brawl with more than one or two of them. I mean, that light mech almost killed us. So... Okay, so we're going to slow the retreat now so that we can get some missiles firing. And what the plan is this rotation is we're going to move up. We're going to head this way because our plan is to engage up here. Because we can overlook these guys. And we're going to try to get some sensor locks. Get that 40-tonner. We got Dragonfly. What's he got? LRM 5, Streak 6. ER small, 2 ER medium. Okay. So what the plan is to head up, get ready to set up, pick a target, and pelt him with missiles until we're set up. Once we're set up, we can defend up and be ready to actually fight. Another Blackhawk. Which one is he? Pulses and machine guns. Okay. I'm going to put the longbow. I think I want him because he's an easier target. They're both guarded, but he was easier to hit. This is looking really ugly. I wasn't thinking they could see us here. Okay, we've almost killed him. The Stalker is our slowest. It's also our most armor. But it's also got most of our firepower, but it's not going to hold anything against the entire run of clan mechs like this. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this guy. Cattlefrack to be a line of armor 2. Let's hit him with a Marauder. Good hit. Take those streaks off him. Looks like I found myself a lighter group to fight at least. Keep the Warhammer moving up. Maybe we can sucker them into coming over here or something. I hope that 50-tonner isn't what I think it is. I don't want direct line of sight with the longbow to anything because it has very little armor. Like even taking the few shots from that was super dangerous with the longbow. Doesn't matter if I see it or not. I don't think I'm in medium laser range, so we're just going to engage. We've almost put him down. Once he's down, they lose fire support. Good. And then this archer is going to follow up and keep moving. And there's another Dragonfly with a PPC this time. Flamer, 2 small pulses, and a PPC. Wow, even their 40-tonners are horrifying. Okay, we got him on lock, but we're going to hold. Okay, we want the stalker to engage him. Actually, we want to sensor lock him. Drop his evasion pin. They're pushing around. That isn't good. Let's see what we can do with a... We're going to try to rip that right side off. No, it looks like the left side is the PPC. Puma. Just rip the center torso of our cataphract out. I believe everything it fired just hit straight center torso. That'll work. He's dead. Now we got a Puma to deal with. Let's take a look at him because he hit for like 200 damage in one location. Okay. I don't think he should be that dangerous, but... Things stop making sense when you come into clan space. Okay, that guy is not going to be able to get to us. We're going to engage the Puma with missiles. Even though he's evasioned up, we haven't fired that many missiles, so we're still good to go. Ah! Not what I needed. Right in the head. Right in the head. Storm Crow, Ryokan. We're going to keep it missile range. We got to get people off the firing line because the firing line is not a good place to be right now. But that's going to be our next rotation that happens, and we're heavies. They're getting ready to start going before us. Okay, we unsteadied the Puma. And here come those missiles that I was trying to stop from happening. Pair of heavies over there. $60, probably a Vulture Prime. That will actually work really good for us. And the other one's a 35. Okay. We're going to get the missiles going this way because this location is actually relatively difficult for them to get to. And that's why we headed this way. We're going to keep firing on the Puma. If he falls down, we probably have him dead. Okay, the other archer's got its move. This should knock the Puma down. Okay, good. He's down. So now everyone can... We only got to worry about the Ryokan actually engaging us. So everyone can start their move out. Because again, the plan is to set up in either this area or this area. Of course, you're going to sensor lock us. Fine, you did not sensor lock the primary target, so all good. I need the another sensor lock. I need the Puma to die. It's a Hunchback 2C. That was not what I needed. That was exactly what I was afraid of. Whenever I see 50 tons in clan mech, that's what I'm afraid of, is Hunchback 2C. Okay, let's just slide back a little. We're not going to get him. Shoot. We're going to have to keep lobbing missiles at him, but now he's up. At least he's going to be a terrible shot this rotation. Or not. Maybe he'll be a perfect shot. Clans don't play by the rules. Rules? What are those? And that hunchback's got just a ton of evasion. And we're all sensor locked, so missiles everywhere. We got the longbow left. He's going to back off. Fenris is a sensor locker, and I'm going to put everybody up here on that hunchback. And the hunchback decided not to jump on a building, because I would have just ripped the building down. Okay, we're gonna have to go in and brawl with this hunchback. Yeah, that's a terrible idea, I know. Let's keep him in missile range. And I want to be able to see him. I can't see him anyway. How did he set up in a way that he could see us and we couldn't see him? I don't think the Fenris is really a problem. I didn't think the Puma was a problem either, and then the center torso on my cataphract is almost internal. I know for a fact that the hunchback's a problem, though. I can't see him. Doesn't matter what I do, I cannot see the hunchback. So we're going to fire on the Fenris. Let's keep the armor up front. And keep in a spot where we can engage that hunchback with whatever we can. He's going to jump around us and just annihilate us, so... Good thing is he has 0 heat dissipation. And 2 clan Ultra AC-20s overheat you faster than anything. Black Hawk on a building? That is a problem we can solve. Ouch. Oh, crud. Okay, cool it. Good. Good. Black Hawk on a building is a problem we can definitely solve. Doesn't need to be a building there. Okay. He's been dealt with for a moment. The longbow is going to keep falling back. We're going to put a firing line in front of the hunchback so that the longbow doesn't get the crap kicked out of it. The longbow needs a line of buildings between him and the hunchback. We're going to hit the Fenris because he's your target right now. There it goes. Most of his weapons are gone. He has just become a non-factor to this fight. We are getting backed into a corner. Okay, his heat was too high, so he couldn't kill whatever target he wanted. Okay, we see him now, too. We're going to go ahead and we're going to crush him. Now, the reason I'm not firing for one of the torsos is those Ultra AC-20s are in both. So it doesn't really do a lot of good. All these stand-up brawlers are going to just line up and hit that hunchback. We could hit the Fenris, but the Fenris is a non-factor. All he has is streak 2 left. Whereas the hunchback is still one of the most dangerous things out here. That's the machine gun medium pulse. Okay. He's not really too much of a threat either. Hunchback's got to go, though. That should be it. We got his ammo. Down he goes. The one negative is on that Hunchback is if you ever decide to use it, it's got so much firepower that it can't actually set up armor or ammo. So it's extremely shy of ammo. And really can't stay in the fight for long enough to make it matter. We'll be killing the Blackhawk next. I need to kill it as fast as possible, though, because I'm sick of those missiles on the outskirts. Now, that is a negative of the Fenris still being around, is it does have a sensor set, so it can spot us from anywhere. Ooh, this is a nasty fight. Fun, though. See if we can kill this Blackhawk right now. Just boom. Thank you. Good shot. Problem solved. Who's next? We're going to have to reserve up. I need a sensor locker. Will I use the stalker? He's overheating right now anyway. Let's get the closest target. Maybe not. Two lights way off in the background. We got a 45 tonner. I think I'm going to pick that 45 tonner. I think that's our next target. Okay, that's the Fenris. Good, because that's the sensor locker. That makes him a really good next target. Turn off the LRM-10s. That's fine. We're going to shift the Marauder over here. If we do have to brawl him, I want to try to brawl him in high ground. How did they... Oh, they direct sensor locked the archer, the longbow. That's a problem. Let's throw some missiles at him. Once we get him off the table, I think no, we didn't get him. We put out some damage, but we didn't get him. And there's that Ryokan showing up again. Yeah, just about deleted an archer. Okay, so we're going to have to put the brawlers over there on the Ryokan. I need the Fenris dead. There we go. Okay, he's down. Now we're going to move on to the Ryokan. Like I say, though, they've pretty much got us cornered now. And there's that vulture. We see him now. That's not good. I'm going to put fire on the vulture. Okay, that's a vulture B. He's only got one missile rack. He's only got one big missile rack. So, I mean, it's still a 20, but it's not like two 20s. It's only one. We're chewing through them pretty good, actually. Let's take that leg. We did not take that leg. And we gave them cover. And we broke our cover. Great job. Great job. Marauder for the win, guys. Okay, we took a good chunk of firepower off the Ryokan now. And he's panicking. We're going to keep the longbow backing up. Just firing the LRM-20s because of heat. Yeah, I know. I know. That's our large laser, too. Oh, and he shoots the stalker right in the head. Especially in that head. Okay, the cataphract's going to have to pull out and turn right side only. Let's go archers first. Yeah, let's start with the archers. Because we can land the kill, then the cataphract won't have to retreat. Okay, he's punching. Good. Oh, they hit hard. The stalker's getting beat to crap. Okay, there goes a bunch more cover. This archer's going to stay at range as best as possible. And we are going to fire our missiles at the Ryokan. Because he's our biggest threat right now. He's out. That vulture's next. Yeah. We knew that was coming. And everything else at the cataphract, which was literally just enough to take his laser off. Okay, we are going to fall back a little bit. Let's go ahead and see if we can put some damage out on this torso. Because that will be a large chunk of his firepower. We almost got it. Oh, I love that Archimedes 20. Stop shooting the stalker, please. Well, there went a double heatsink. When did I put a double heatsink on a stalker? Whatever. See, what are we fighting? We're fighting a pair of vulture bees. And they are pretty well tearing us apart. And then we still got those pumas back there that we got to deal with too. Okay, the Warhammer. We're going to try to get them off the stalker. I might eject the stalker. I don't know for sure. Okay, there's a good chunk of firepower off of that one. The other one is overheating. These pumas are super dangerous too. I think the cataphract might be out too. Okay, the Warhammer took a hit from that one. As much as I hate to say it, I would rather see the Warhammer take a hit right now than anything else. Okay. The cataphract's in way worse condition than the stalker, so we're punching him out. We're going to keep fire on this vulture. And we're going to go back to duck and cover. I think we got him. Yep, he's out. Yeah, we're going back to 100% duck and cover tactics. Okay, the vulture shifted to a spot that made him harder to hit. I need to not see that. How bad off are you? You are 1 ERPPC away from being killed. Go ahead and duck and cover. I want to keep him in on the table because, number one, that pilot can't die. Number two, that's a lot of firepower. This is that Puma we were working on earlier. I think we just blew a torso off him. See, the Warhammer is going to have to drop back. We need to give him left side. So we'll do that. And let's see if we can hit. We hit him once. That was more than I expected. Longbow can do its work now. We're running short of missiles now. That Puma is going to do what that Puma does. We're actually going to square off with this archer against the Puma. We are going to take an aim shot because we could probably score a kill here. Yep. That's what I figured. We're going to keep this one as safe as we can. And we're going to go back to engaging the vultures. I want to poke the vulture out, but not right now. Right now, he needs to stay in cover. The Marauder is going to take point. We'll turn off the 2 medium lasers that have only a 31% hit chance. We'll shoot for center, but I bet we'll hit one of the others. So I think he's out of missiles. We're going to keep our left side facing. I mean, he's out of LRM 20. Add all the missiles, just guarantee some extra hits. Okay, that archer's going to have to definitely cover. We're going to shift up. We are going to go ahead and engage. That should be, oh, he's only got, okay. He's only got 2 ER large lasers left. Like, that's something to be super happy about. We should be able to get him off the table now, though. Everything on our team goes before he does, so should be basically guaranteed. Unfortunately, I do not have the sensor lock anymore to put on the Puma, but I can go engage him with the Marauder so that I can keep missile locks on him. This one's untouched because we actually didn't see it until later on. I don't want to engage him full on with the Warhammer. And at this point, I might, well, I can't punch out the Stalker. I was thinking I might punch out the Stalker, but I can't punch out the Stalker because outside of the archers, the Stalker is our sensor lock. which might not matter because we might keep him targeted with the Marauder from here on out. And yes, 35-ton clan mechs are just as dangerous as 60-tonners. Okay, we're going to get down in his face. Let's aim it. Let's take that torso off. Take one of the ERPPCs off the table. And this should put him on the ground once the longbow gets turned. Turn the LRM-10s back off. Ah, killed him. Woo, that was a fight. That was a really good fight. Okay. Now it's time to lick our wounds and repair up. That was our last mission for the day, unfortunately. I've got to head out. I've got a doctor's appointment in a few minutes, and we're just going to go through. We're going to salvage. We're going to see what we can build, see what parts we get, and then we'll go from there. That was cleaner than expected, considering there were 2 stars on that one. Like Fenris part. There's a full vulture on the table. 2 parts of Ryokan. What about weapons? Ooh, that would be so nice, but I've only got 1 of them at that point. I need 2. So much good gear. Okay, we are going to take the Vulture B part. Because maybe we'll get lucky. We kind of got lucky. We got a Fenris. We have a 45-ton clan mech in our arsenal now. We got the LRM-20. We blew the other one up. That Ultra 20 would have been a choice, though, but if we had taken it, we probably wouldn't have got that second Vulture part. We've been fighting a lot of Vulture Bs, so having that extra Vulture part means we might actually be able to put together a Vulture. And we did get that big old LRM-20. Not really much we can do with it yet. Well, there is. I mean, we can put it on a Archer and add another ton of ammo. We do need mech repairs. We got pretty torn up. Hit the mech bay. Let's look at our repairs. We got this little Fenris guy. Now I do take them empty, so we don't get any of the gear, but all the built-in stuff like the XL engine and stuff like that we get. Beagle active probe. Body's 45 tons. Let's toss them in the bin. Okay, you need a full refit. We lost a heat sink and a large laser. That'd be easy enough to fix. We're just going to put the same thing back on. Plan ERPPC though. That'd be fine. He's prepped. It's the stalker I'm afraid of, because apparently I had a double heatsink on him. And I don't know where or anything else. So I don't remember putting a double heatsink on him. Apparently I did. That's terrible, because that's a double heatsink that we didn't have to use. Is that a standard on him? That's not too bad. And we're just going to roll them out like that. Don't remember putting a double heatsink on them, but okay. All right, well, unfortunately, this is where I have to call it. We got 2 pilots injured again. We're going to be down for 14 days, even on the Stalker. So, but I'm going to call it here. I will see you tomorrow. It will be a standard 3-hour stream tomorrow. I don't have anything planned unless something's really wrong with my foot, but it should be fine. We'll actually we'll be continuing in the clan space. We're doing pretty good today, so we're going to stay out here. That's 2 for 2 for today, and that brings us up to 5 for 6 total clan wins. So that's really good. But I will see you tomorrow. Again, if you haven't watched for a while, all my VODs go up on YouTube. Should be accessible by the link on the bottom. Everything else is down there too. If you have anything to suggest, like other games that you might want to see me play or something else, go ahead and put it down there. If I have it, I might try it on stream. If not, then, well, I can't. But I do listen to everybody's suggestions, and I do enjoy communicating with you. So go ahead. I'm working on a Discord page, but I'm kind of new to Discord, so it's taken me a while there. But other than that, I will see you tomorrow, and have a great day. Bye.